Hey everybody, welcome to my channel Singing with Lauren. Today I'm going to be reacting to Pentatonix singing Imagine. This is a request that I've gotten a lot of times and I haven't reviewed the Pentatonix in a while, so here we are. If you guys are like me and you're quarantined at home, I want to let you know about a couple of the resources that I have available for you to keep on singing. One, I created an 18-page totally free guide called Quarantine Singing Secrets, and then that I am going over a way for you to set up a practice routine that you're actually going to stick with during this time. I'm covering 3 vocal techniques that a lot of teachers skip over, and this is a really good time to dig into some of those. And I also go over the 3 free ways for you to host your first virtual performance for those of you who are into that and have been thinking about doing it. So you can find that at singingwithlauren.com/quarantine. I'm going to pop that up here, and I'm also going to leave that in the description. And then also, we've been having a lot of fun as a community in my free Facebook group, The Singing Tribe. We have over 650 members in there now, and we are rapidly growing, so I would love for you to join us. If you're a singer, you're looking for a place for some more inspiration, a place to be a part of a community, and I also go live every week there on Mondays with different content that I post on my YouTube channel, so you really don't want to miss out on that free content in there. If you are someone who's working on your vocal technique and working to be a better singer, or maybe you're already a pro, we have a lot of professional singers that are already in there, but they just really love being with other singers in a positive environment, which we could all use a little bit more of right now, I think. So without further ado, hit subscribe if you haven't already. It's the best way to support my channel. Hey, pressing play.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today.
Okay, awesome. So Avi's starting us off here with a beautiful solo. Back in the days when the beard was finally groomed. So one of the things that I love about songs like these is that it really gives us a chance to hear the musical contrast that these artists are going to bring to the table. So anyone can go into a song, you know, guns blazing with singing as loud as they can, but it takes a lot more skill actually to sing quiet. And it's not only because you have to think about it, it's because you're literally channeling your energy, you are controlling that energy, and you're using more of it than if you would be singing loudly. So I always look for that in musicians is, are they just giving us loud all the time, loud, or are they giving us quiet and loud? And so this is a song that really does call for a soft, kind of solemn beginning, and they are giving that to us. And I love that they're coming in certain parts, but he still has the primary portion of the solo. Let's keep going.
Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. So something that they all really, really bring to the table is that they're in 100% control of their facial expressions. Sometimes we see singers that sound really great, but their facial expressions are totally not matching up with the song. And I think that something that's amazing about these guys and lady is that they all really are actors and actresses just as much as they are singers. They spend so much of their time on camera, and they spend a lot of their time on, you know, performing and on stage, that they've really been able to master, you know, exactly what they're communicating with their face. And sometimes there's a disconnect, right? Sometimes we see not just crazy faces, but sometimes we see like angry faces when it should be happy faces, and sometimes we see happy faces when it should be more somber faces. So that is always really impressive when we can see that. Not only that they have control over their facial expressions, but also that their facial expressions really, really match what they're trying to communicate with us. Something else I want you guys to notice about Scott is that he is really able to keep his upper lip engaged and also not look like he's smiling. So a lot of voice teachers will talk about the inner smile, and I myself also talk about that, but sometimes there's a lot of different ways of saying it, because sometimes when you communicate that you need to have an inner smile to a student, they immediately just start smiling like this, right? But the inner smile that we're looking for in the singing is more of a space creation, right? So that if your upper lip is just totally dead, the top of your mouth is also going to be drooped. But now if you're able to kind of do that engagement of, right, where all of a sudden you're seeing my front teeth and you're seeing a little bit of a turn upward, but I'm not straight up smiling, that also impacts the inside space of our mouth. And we need that space, especially when we're doing these like little high runs and we're trying to do them softly, but we still need that space. And you can tell that he did that. And he engaged even more as he was doing that little run up on the ooh. I know a lot of you are singers and you're trying to actually take tips away from this. This is really important. So go back and study how he did that solo, and let's keep going.
We'll be as one. Imagine all possessions. I wonder if you care. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as
Wow, that got me. I almost started crying there. I thought that was just so special. And you know what? It's really interesting too that they had the both, you know, LGBTQ, man, woman, American, Jewish, Christian, Black, Latina, because this is such a time in history of the coming together of all these different people and all these different religions and everything, and with the entire world being under a pandemic, it's really, I think, special that we can observe this oneness, that we're really all in this together and we're all trying to get through this together. And also very interesting that, three of the major world religions are all getting ready to celebrate their biggest, or some of their biggest religious days, so like Easter is this weekend, Passover starts today, Ramadan starts at the end of the month, and we're all supporting each other and celebrating in very different ways this year. So that part really got me a little bit. And I loved how that erupted with them all together in saying that we could live as one. So, so gorgeous.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Big love, big love. That is so good. Thanks to one of my subscribers who recently requested this one. I was kind of at a loss for what to react to this week. I think it's like a pretty accurate description of how we should all be thinking about our neighbors and people around the world, and people that are different from us, that we are, like I said, all going through this together, and we can find inspiration in each other, and instead of judgment or division. So musically speaking, I think that is just a masterful arrangement. So many special things going on there. Honestly, I think I like it better with that many people singing it and that kind of an arrangement, because I think it means more when there's so many different kinds of people singing it together, and of course these wonderfully skilled voices. So this is definitely from the Pentatonix archive. I keep hoping that they'll post something new, but I'm sure that they hadn't had anything recorded before, before the quarantine started, and they're just working on their world tour. So hopefully maybe we'll see something from them. We'll see something from them on their YouTube soon here, because I know that their fans would really take great comfort in that. But at the same time, I hope that they are, relaxing and staying at home and enjoying this time with their families, because they are so busy. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. On Friday, I'm going to be posting one quick singing tip that you can easily employ in your everyday practice. So join me for that, as well as don't forget to download your quarantine singing secrets guide. That's at singingwithlauren.com/quarantine. And you can also join our Facebook group, The Singing Tribe, and I'll put all those links in the description. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe and share it with a friend. We'll talk soon. Bye.